It's Dr. Ishikawa, and today I'm going to show you how to install the litter bags for our litter bag experiment. So first you might be wondering, am I talking about litter that you picked up off the ground? And no, I'm talking about leaf litter. So leaf litter and woody debris and that sort of thing. So we are going to be looking at how this leaf litter decomposes. So decomposition is an important ecological process. When you look at carbon cycling, decomposition is a big part of the carbon cycle. So it can be interesting to see what affects decomposition rates or what the decomposition rates are and under various conditions. And so we're going to try doing an experiment with that this year. And there are a number of different ways that you can measure decomposition, and we'll talk about some other ones in class, but a classic one is to use a litter bag. And so this is what our litter bag, I did a lazy person's litter bag, so these are what our litter bags are going to look like. And they're basically bags full of leaf litter. And we'll put them out on the soil and we'll leave them there for a while and we'll see what happens to them. So there will be more details about the experiment, about where you're going to put them, what you're going to do to one of them and not do to the other one, and so forth in class. So not in this video. All right, so let's get started. First things first, I want to show you how to set up your little Carolina balance or scale. So in the back, there's little wings for the batteries that came with it. So you just kind of press down and pull out. And then remember, you're going to put the negative side on the spring and the plus side of the battery on the plus side. And then we will close it back up and turn it over and turn it on. And look at that, it is ready to go already. So I'll take out some leaf litter and I'll show you my notebook. I have my notebook set up. So for each of these, I'm going to write down the bag number first. So you can see this bag number is 1B. So let's do 1A first. So we'll start with 1A. I'll write down the bag number here. And then I'll take out my leaves gently, because by the time you get them, they may be falling apart a little bit more. Okay, so I'm going to separate them. Each of you have one fig leaf, which looks like this. It's probably the biggest one in your pack. And you'll have one little oak leaf and one grape leaf. So if you open it up, you can see it's a grape leaf. All right, so I'm going to do the fig first because that's what I have on my sheet. So I'll put this on the thing. So I'm going to want to make sure that it's all, none of it's supported by the table. It doesn't matter if it's all on the balance as long as it's not supported by whatever's underneath there. Oops. So this one is 3.32. So I'll write 3.32 grams. Oops. I shook it and now it's 3.30. There's a little bit of, it looks like there's a little bit of drift on here. It may actually be, if it gets a lot lower, it could be because it's dehydrating. You might want to measure inside where it's not so likely to dehydrate. All right, and so then I'll do my next one, my oak leaf. That one, it's a good thing we went to 2 decimal places. So that one, we're going to call that 0.2. It was 0.26 and then it switched to 0.28, 0.29. It's kind of going back and forth. I'm going to call it 0.28. If that last number isn't going to be too critical, so don't worry if it's fluctuating a little bit. We'll just report our values to the only one decimal place. And the grape leaf, I've got 1.1, it's either 1.6 or 1.7. Yeah, let's go with 1.6, it's settling in there. All right, so I've measured all three. I'm gonna turn off my balance to save the batteries. I would do this same procedure for the 1B bag and just write that down here. And then after I've taken the initial weights of these, then I'm going to be ready to go and deploy them in the field. All right, I found a tree that I'm going to use, and we'll talk more about how you will find your tree and you'll find a randomized spot. So I'm gonna say my randomized spot is right here. So yeah, I'll randomize it for real when I do it for real, but this is just for showing you how to do it. So here I have a lot of mulch on here, and for the litter bags, I want to get it so it's in contact with the soil. So my first order of business is going to be to kind of pull a little bit of this mulch away so that it's more in contact with the soil. And we may use the mulch to cover it up a little bit too. And so then I'll place my litter bag down. And if you don't have a lot of mulch, that's okay. You can just put it on top. If there's no other litter, you have to do it. You won't want to do this in an actual lawn. You'll want to make sure that you're putting it somewhere where there isn't a lot of other vegetation. So under another tree is ideal. So I've got my nails, and oh boy, nail doesn't want to come in. So I'm gonna put my nails in as much as I can. Oh yeah, there, that one went straight down. That's good. You may have to adjust where you put your nails. This one I'm gonna have to move it. There we go. And one more nail. Oh wait, actually I'm only putting, you only have 4 nails, so you're just doing 2. And you'll save the other 2 for the other bag. So get 2 nails down, and since this had some wood chips over it, I'm just gonna camouflage it a little bit with some wood chips. Okay, so put some of these wood chips back on, and then I will run and get a flag to put there so that I can come back and find it again. Now, if you do this, you should do this somewhere where you have permission to go. So your yard or somewhere like that. If it is like in a park or something, then you might want to camouflage it well and maybe not use a flag, maybe use a stick or something, or a rock, something, and really document where it is so you can come back and find it. And you'll be taking a photo of your spot too for your assignment, so that should help you find it as well. All right, that's how we do it. So in this video, you learned how to do the nuts and bolts procedure of setting out your litter bags. We'll give you more context about why we're doing it and how the measurements will work in class. And after you put them out, your main job is going to be to sit and wait, and we'll take them out and weigh the leaves again at the end of the semester and see if any decomposition has happened. All right, that's it for now.